Now, my week here at the UN Climate Change Conference in Bonn, Germany is coming to a close. And even though I wasn't allowed on the inside of the conference, I saw enough crazy to last me a lifetime here on the outside. And I thought I'd give you a brief rundown of some of the wilder things that I saw. But I don't know if you can hear me because there's this persistent drone of the diesel generators all over this place. And that's how they're keeping these buildings safe, warm, and inflated using our old friend fossil fuels. But there's some other crazy things I want to tell you about. First of all, there's a ton of security lighting around here. Now, as you may remember, Catherine McKenna is not a big fan of security lighting. She'd like to do away with it in the name of climate change, but the security lighting around here is also diesel powered. The conference is also along the banks of the Rhine River. So as we walk along, there are these plastic sidewalks everywhere to basically remediate the damage the UN diplomats and the 25,000 conference goers are doing to the river valley. They've even spent 2 million euros to remediate the damage that they're doing to the river valley here. They call it Rhine protection for 2 million euros. One night this week, we went and staked out where the luxury cars were coming to pick up the UN diplomats and the conference goers while they tell us to walk, ride, or take the bus. One of the other crazy things that I saw were fake Indians. They were Germans playing dress up as Aboriginals. They were playing the drums, and they were weaving something called good wishes for Greenland. I don't know how you weave a good wish. I don't know what that's supposed to do, and I'm not clear on why they're doing that for Greenland, but they were really super passionate about it. And then one of my favorite things that I saw here was the good old-fashioned Herman Nelson frost fighter heater that was powering one of the UN climate action domes. And it, of course, is diesel. It's something that they use from time to time in the oil patch. So it was really quite funny to see that attached to a climate action dome. Also attached to one of the inflatable domes, it's a globe that they have on site here. They listed some of the priorities of the climate change conference, and climate change wasn't 1 or 2 or 3. It was actually number 13 of 17. Everything else was a whole host of social justice causes, a whole hodgepodge of causes and ideas that really had nothing to do with climate change at all. Another persistent theme of this conference is the incessant trolling of American President Donald Trump for leaving the Paris Agreement. There's a roving art installation touring around town with a mock-up of President Donald Trump and Lady Liberty. The art installation is called Freedom to Pollute, but guess what? It's being pulled around town by a Volkswagen Bug powered by, you guessed it, our good friend fossil fuels. It's been a great week. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to do my best to deliver your petition to the UN, even though they sure didn't want it. Thank you so much for sending me, and to see all my reports, go to rebelun.com. It's been a really crazy week here in Bonn, Germany at the UN Climate Change Conference. To see all of my reports, go to rebelun.com.